Well, hello everybody, and welcome back, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Stephen the Jupiterian. Uh, my name is above there. Stephen Anthony Schatz, that's me, Stephen the Jupiterian, your fairy godfather. Ah. um, with another video for you, or if this is your first video, well, I have the current time clock up, and we have Virgo rising on the west coast of the United States, specifically San Francisco, California, where I reside right now, or I am recording this right now. And the nodes, North Node is in the 8th house in Aries. The South Node is in the 2nd house of Libra. And 0 degrees. Well, around up to 1 because 26 degrees. So yeah, actually in a few days. Actually, about 12 or 10, oh no, 8 or 9 days from now, the nodes will move into Pisces, where we have Neptune, currently the moon, Saturn, Venus, and the DS is the descendant, since the ascendant is in Virgo right now. And then we have in the third house, we have Vesta, the Vestal Virgin. We have Hecate, however you want to say it. Juno. These are asteroids. And then the IC, or the mid, not the midheaven, the apex, or the nadir of the chart. The apex of the chart is the midheaven at 27 degrees of Taurus. We have Mercury in 25 degrees and 28 minutes of Sagittarius. Athena, who is an asteroid of wisdom, conjunct the sun at 15 degrees of Capricorn right now. And we have Pluto at 1 degree, at 1 degrees of Aquarius. And we went through the Pisces in the 7th house, the 8th, and then we have Uranus in Taurus in the 9th house. So let's see. Is there anything? Mars is in the 12th house. Mars is in the 12th house. And I believe it's um hold on. Let me check something. Hmm. Hmm. Looking up something on the back end here. All right, hold on. Jeez. Um, hmm. Um, hmm. Damn. See something like going to stop share. I'm going to. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. Let me go back to sharing this chart with you. And yeah, so we have Mars opposing Pluto, which is a big deal here. But not too bad. Not terrible. And I want to share, I'm going to move this into a day, into days. The 6th. So not much changes on the 6th, except Mercury is at 29 degrees of Sagittarius, and Mars has moved into Cancer. So that's quite a significant change of events here, with Mars back in the sign of Cancer, and we have Libra rising at this time too. Mars in the 11th house, Pluto in the 6th. So 11th and 6th house concepts of uh, service, servitude, pets, possibly, benefactors, friends, um, monetary gains here in the 11th house from the 10th, 9th, 10th, and then monetary gains from those, or a hobby possibly from the 5th house. No, so this is like, well, it doesn't make an opposition to Pluto, thank God, anymore. Shows it's opposing Pluto, but it's not. It's 29 degrees Cancer, and Pluto is at 1 degree Aquarius. So there's an inconjunct between Cancer and Sagittarius. Interesting. So yeah, this is the moon is in its exile, and not its exile, its exaltation, just like Pisces is exalted in and Venus is exalted in Pisces, the moon is exalted in Taurus. This is a pretty good day. Well, although Mars is retrograde in Cancer, uh, and the nodes are still in Aries and Virgo still till the, let's move it another day, to the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th. Well, yeah. So on January 11th, the moon has moved from Taurus to Gemini to Cancer, and the nodes are now in Pisces and Virgo. The North Node in Pisces, the South Node in Virgo. A lot of change. Lots of change here with the nodal axis. And we're going to have all these planets in Pisces, all these planets, well, eventually we'll have planets in Scorpio, I think, sometime. But actually, Cancer, the moon is in Cancer now. So, fated things with a partner, negotiations, even a business partner, possibly too, could come into fated existence, if it hasn't already. Yes, Virgo. So yeah, this is all for Virgo rising. Because we have Virgo at this degree at the same time of the year. And then let's go to well, the moon will conjunct Mars on the 13th or so. The 14th, the moon moves into Leo, and more positions to Pluto. The moon opposes Pluto on the 13th, 14th, January 15th. Let's see. Mercury has finally moved out of Sagittarius into Capricorn on January 15th. January 16th, the 17th. Moon in Virgo, okay. Then we have the 18th, Saturday the 18th. Well, it's later on in the day. The moon moves into Libra. And the sun is at 29 degrees of Capricorn. It will conjunct Pluto on the next day, or even the day after that, and the day after that, until the sun moves about here. And that's that's far enough from a conjunction for me anyway, because it's an outer planet with the sun. So, oh, we had a cazimi or a conjunction with Mercury and the sun before that happened. But yes, and that was on what day? Hmm. Oh, maybe not. Not even close. No, we don't have a conjunction with the Sun and Mercury at all. Let's see. When does this, does Mercury? Okay. Minus 9 and okay. So, okay, then yeah. Oh, that's not even, yeah. Okay. So we don't have a conjunction with the Sun and Mercury. All right. The Sun will oppose Mars and the Moon. When we have a full moon on the 13th, right? We have a full moon, our first full moon of the year on the 13th of January. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get my book here and see my calendar for the 13th. We have our first full moon. Capricorn in Cancer, which is conjunct Mars. Yep. Let's see. Hours. Well, it's already almost conjunct Mars. Close enough, I'd say. 24 to 27. Moon conjunction. Yep. And they both oppose this Mars and the moon, or the moon and Mars. And yes, they'll make a trine to Neptune. And Venus is still in Pisces. Going to be in Pisces for a while until March. And then I'll go retrograde. And then it'll be Pisces again. And I wanted to share with you the, oops, all right, let's go into days now. 15, 16, 17, 18. So I did the 18th, the 19th. And the Sun enters Aquarius. So the Sun will be conjunct Pluto in the next day, the January 20th. Well, how about this? We have Mercury opposing Mars. Well, sort of. Yes. Within 6 degrees, 7 degrees degree orb, give or take. The moon in Libra, which is opposed to Chiron. Uranus is still close to Algol. So if anyone has anything like an ascendant here, they're midheaven, I mean, or ascendant here. Well, be careful. You may lose your head or lose your temper, and things will not work out the way you plan them to be. All right, the 21st. Moon moves into Scorpio. So you have all these, yeah. So here's that grand water trine with the moon, Mars, and all these planets, Saturn, Venus, Neptune. The moon will trine when it gets to 2018 and 90, yeah, 18 something, or let's see, or here, yeah, at least 15 degrees, yes, actually, so yeah, and it's close and midpoint, um, yeah, trine to Mars makes a trine to Venus, and Venus makes a trine to Mars, and so does Neptune. We have Saturn here, Venus, and Neptune. Cancer rising, you have a ninth house. Lots of things happening in your ninth house right now for Cancer rising. And the moon in your fifth house. And all these asteroids. Whew. And then we'll move ahead. And days till we have another planetary, except for the moon, because that moves every 2.5 days. What's new? What's next? Mercury is at 29 degrees on the 27th of January. And then Mercury moves, conjuncts Pluto and the moon. And the sun. Well, Mercury, not really. These are too far an orb from me anyway, but they could be conjunct. But they have a stellium here. The sun, the moon, which is a new moon on the 28th. Yep, 28th of January. Then we have a new moon in Aquarius. And it's also the Chinese New Year, the year of the snake. So, January 28th. Something new within Aquarius as well. Yes, a lot of Aquarian things when the sun, Mercury, the moon, all in close proximity to each other in Aquarius. Something new and revolutionary or unpredictable because it's Aquarius. It could become something quite interesting. Get some very clever ideas, some innovative, transformative ideas. With the sun and the moon here, it's definitely going to get you some new perspectives on Aquarian things. And that will be like um, Humanitarian, revolutionary, eccentric things. Yes. Humanitarian, new humanitarian ideas, new innovative ideas. Revolutionary, yes. So that's kind of interesting to me. And then we have Saturn and Venus and Neptune still in Pisces. And let's move on to the 29th and the 30th. January 31st. Anything new? No. And then we have February. February. Let's see. Let's go to let's move it into months. Let's see what happens in March. So March 2nd. Happy birthday to me. Just basically it. But my solar return is on the 1st of March. Yes. So this will be interesting. Venus has moved into Aries. Oh, let's move that a week. Yes. Let's go to a couple days from there. February 4th, Venus moves into Aries. The 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th. Okay. Let's keep going until Mercury moves into Pisces. Then, yep, I went too far ahead. Okay. Mercury at 29 degrees of Pisces. So yeah, oh, sorry, I was making you dizzy there. Mars is in direct motion by now, and it's making a trine. Well, yes, Mars is making a trine to all of well, maybe making a trine to all of these planets. Two and March 4th, the 5th. Okay. March 8th, March 9th, 10th. Let's see. I want to move Neptune into Neptune will be moving into Aries very soon. The sun is in Aries at this time. Neptune at 29 degrees. Venus is moving retrograde now. Back into Pisces. And then we have Neptune on March 30th. Neptune moves into Aries. Venus is retrograde. Mercury is retrograde by this time too in March. And Mars is at 23 degrees of Cancer still in March. And this will go until April. Mars moves back into Leo. around the 28th, April 20th, 19th, 20th. And it's opposing Pluto again. But this time we have Neptune at 0 degrees, conjunct Mercury, and the nodes are in Pisces and Virgo at this time now. Lots of change, a lot of change. So we'll read doing things with Mars with Mars going direct. Now Mars is opposed Pluto at 3 degrees. And then we keep going ahead. May through May. And then June. What? There's a day in June. Here we are. June 9th. Jupiter moves into Cancer. And the North Node is in Pisces. And then we have no planets in Scorpio at the moment. These are all asteroids. Oh boy, I'm sorry. I'm oof. Okay. Uh, let's go to July 4th. Why not? Because I want to go to July 4th. All right, let's go back in days. Because I just want to go back to July 4th. Why not? That's a Friday, July 4th. Independence Day for the United States. And let's see. We have the moon in Cancer, in Scorpio again, going to be making trines to Venus and the sun and the neuro, and going to make some aspects to the nodes. And let's see, where's the moon? Okay, the moon is in Scorpio, the sun is in Cancer. So that's a first quarter moon. Interesting. So this will be an interesting time. And Venus moves into Gemini. By then, Uranus is at 29 degrees of Leo, of Taurus, sorry. Uranus and Taurus. And let's see. Uranus moves into Gemini on July 7th or 8th, depending on where you are. That's in the afternoon on the west coast. So in the UK, it'll probably be the next on Tuesday. Maybe might be Tuesday at this time, the 8th. Uranus moves into Gemini. A lot of different, yeah. So this is the second half of 2025, where you're going to see things change. Oh, and Saturn has moved into Aries for now. And then we have Saturn will be moving during retrograde and will move back into Pisces. I think it should move back into Pisces. In September. Yep. Or the end of August, beginning of September. Okay, yeah, September 1st. Saturn moves back into Pisces. Oh, excuse me. Mars is in Libra. Not happy there. It's in its exile in Libra. Its opposite sign. Uh, let's see. Second, the third, the fourth, the Mercury's Virgo. Okay, very good. Mercury is a sign that it rules, and it's in exaltation, and it's exalted there in Virgo. How about that? Nice. 10th, the 11th, 12th. Neptune is starting to go retrograde in October, I think. Neptune moves back into Pisces in October, right? So we have Saturn and Neptune back in Pisces at towards the end of October. So, and then we have all these planets, Mars, the Moon and Mercury will trine Saturn and Neptune again. And it's going to be trining Jupiter this time. So we will have a grand water trine in October. Interesting. October will be a very wet month. It sure will, yes. And then let's go ahead to November. November will be the same as that. Venus moves into her exile in Scorpio. Like, where I'll be making a trine to Jupiter, and then we'll still have a water trine in November too. And then December, and all through, yeah, all through November, we have this grand water trine. Whew. Here's Mercury. Venus is back in Scorpio, in exile now. North Node in Pisces, Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, Jupiter in Cancer, Jupiter in Cancer. Oh, it's just now retrograde. Mercury in Scorpio also. Oof. Then we have the Sun in Sagittarius, late, yeah, in the early degrees of Sagittarius, and it will be conjunct Mars very soon. And let's go to December. So we're going to still have this grand water trine. And we're going to also have a grand square to the nodes. Oof. From the moon to the nodes and the sun. We'll have a full moon and also a grand trine. This is going to be a strange month. December, woof. Challenging. And it could be also very emotionally stabilized. 2. And now let's see. December. Wow. Okay, so in the 2026, we have, yes, oof, yep. Saturn and Neptune still in Pisces. Jupiter still in Cancer. And then we have a stellium of planets, well, yep, of in Capricorn on January 17th, 2026. All right, well, there you have it from January 4th to 2026. The nodes change, a lot of planets change signs, and yeah. So if you want to book a reading with me, I'm going to stop my share. So yes, you can always email me. And my email is in the description box below. So if you want to email to me, you can get in touch with me through my email. You can book a reading with me through there, and we can talk rates. Well, yeah, actually, well, my rates are after January 6th. Well, I still have a sale now till January 6th. 2 more days for this sale. Today's the 4th, tomorrow's, yeah, well, actually, yeah. 2 more days till the sale is over, where you can get a hour reading from me for $50, or a 1 hour and 30-minute reading for $100. And yeah, I also do tarot card readings, Celtic Cross readings for $100, and um, solar return for $100. And that's a bit. That's it. So yes, my name is Stephen the Jupiterian, and thanks for watching. Until next time, next week, definitely next week, I put up new videos every week. Sorry, this one is late. I had things to do. So happy, I'm glad the holidays are over, and Happy New Year to you. If I did not say that to you already, and I know I didn't. So yeah, we're in 2025. Until next time, I'm Stephen the Jupiterian, and take care.